Greetings everyone, on behalf of Congar Law Limited, we are pleased to present a new video. Arbitration is a way to resolve disputes outside of court. Instead of going to a judge, the parties involved choose a neutral person or group to make a decision. This decision is called an award and it's legally binding, just like a court judgment. This means both sides must follow what the arbitrator decides. Arbitration is often preferred for business disputes because it can be faster and more confidential than going to court. It's especially useful for international business deals, as it offers a neutral ground for parties from different countries. Imagine a Turkish company having a disagreement with an Italian company. They might choose arbitration in a neutral country like Switzerland. In Turkey, arbitration is governed by the Turkish International Arbitration Law, or TIAL. The TIAL is based on the UNCITRAL model law, which is an internationally recognized set of rules for arbitration. This makes Turkey an attractive place for international arbitration, as the rules are familiar to businesses around the world. Arbitration offers a flexible and efficient way to resolve disputes in Turkey. It's a valuable tool for businesses looking to resolve disagreements fairly and quickly without the complexities of a traditional courtroom battle. In Turkey, there are two main types of arbitration: institutional and ad hoc. Institutional arbitration means the process is managed by a specialized arbitration institution, like the Istanbul Arbitration Center or UISTAC. These institutions have their own rules and procedures, which can streamline the process. They also often have a list of qualified arbitrators to choose from. Ad hoc arbitration, on the other hand, is more independent. The parties involved have the freedom to decide on their own rules, procedures, and even the arbitrator. This can be more flexible, but it also requires more work from the parties to set everything up. Regardless of the type, the arbitration process in Turkey generally follows a similar structure. First, there's an initiation phase, where one party informs the other of their intention to arbitrate. Then comes the constitution of the arbitral tribunal, where the arbitrator or arbitrators are appointed. The next stage is the merits phase, where both parties present their arguments and evidence. Finally, the tribunal issues its decision in the form of a written award. Arbitration in Turkey offers several advantages over traditional court proceedings. One key benefit is speed. Arbitration is generally faster than going to court, as the process is more streamlined and there are fewer opportunities for delays. This can be especially beneficial for businesses who want to resolve disputes quickly and efficiently. Another advantage is confidentiality. Court cases are typically public, but arbitration proceedings are private. This is important for businesses who want to keep sensitive information confidential, such as financial details or trade secrets. This confidentiality can also help preserve business relationships, as disputes are resolved more discreetly. However, arbitration in Turkey also faces some challenges. One concern is the potential for bias. While arbitrators are supposed to be neutral, there are concerns that they might be influenced by the parties involved, especially if one party has more power or influence. Another challenge is the limited grounds for appeal. Arbitration awards are generally final and binding, with limited options for appeal. This can be a disadvantage if one party believes the arbitrator made a mistake or there was procedural unfairness. Despite these challenges, arbitration in Turkey has a bright future. The Turkish government is committed to promoting arbitration as a means of dispute resolution. This is evident in the recent amendments to the TIL, which aim to make arbitration even more efficient and user-friendly. Turkey is also becoming increasingly popular as a venue for international arbitration. The ISTAC in particular has gained a strong reputation for its professionalism and expertise. This is attracting businesses from around the world to choose Turkey as the seat of their arbitration. Looking ahead, we can expect to see continued growth in the use of arbitration in Turkey. As businesses become more aware of the benefits of arbitration, it's likely to become an even more popular way to resolve disputes efficiently and effectively. The future of arbitration in Turkey looks promising, with the potential to become a leading center for dispute resolution in the region and beyond. We sincerely appreciate your viewership and welcome any feedback. We hope you will find these videos informative. If they are to your liking, we kindly request that you consider subscribing to our Congar Law YouTube page.